None of my jumpers is touching the rim. I pop the net to be stopping the game. I try to...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play.
Oh, say does that star.
The Warriors have a win, and as they...
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near...
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. And these teams have both been struggling, Chris, of late, looking for any win they can get right now, trying to get some scraps.
Yeah, these teams are fighting for just a little momentum. Sometimes you just need to get the snowball rolling just to knock down one domino, and that's what these guys need to do tonight. Some way, pull and find a win that can galvanize that locker room, start a little bit of chemistry, and see if they can get on the road.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Mitchell. Marjanovic is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Ball, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And it's Warren with the jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Here's Ibaka. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
Now here's Schroeder. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Fires, high post. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Here's Ball. Marjanovic, a screen on Schroeder. Ball with it. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his shot, but it's a shot he can make, and that really opens things up for the offense.
Dishes it the Ball. Here's the floater. It's good. Ball's got his first basket.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Schroeder outside, and there's the pass to Green. Knocks down the 3 ball.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, they're 4th straight in the lottery.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 8 points. Green with a screen on Ibaka. Here's Warren, and that one comes up a bit short. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft-fortunate free agent signings, and especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for them.
Here's Mitchell, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense. You know, yeah, I think back to when I was fortunate enough to join the Warriors as a rookie, made the playoffs as a rookie. Then the next year I didn't come back, and it was strange to see them not in the playoffs for such a long time. But look at how far this franchise has come since those days.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now Now here's Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at And here are the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. Draymond Green is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Rozier in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault, but calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. I mean, yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but we're one on the team.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim. No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
There's the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy point.
Golden State moving the ball around. Kicks it to Warren. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Pass to Kuzma. That shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
Yeah, it looks good when it's going in, but they definitely force some. Overall, pretty inaccurate from out there.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Marjanovic with a screen for Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
Bobbed up there for Green.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Ibaka with a screen on Green. Ball, the pass to Ibaka. The dish to Mitchell. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Golden State now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Schroeder outside. Marjanovic against Aldridge. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Ibaka. Hands it from downtown. Ibaka's got 5 points so far.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Here's Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. Schroeder outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
He can't get it to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They looked like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was
We welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. Here we go now, the start of... Warriors leading by 3. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. They've got Marjanovic all out there with Mitchell. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Rozier kicks to Green. And we hear so much about this being the era of point guards, but you look at the crop of small forwards in the league today. Wow, what a lineup. And talk about versatility. There are a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, the NBA has changed a lot. The two guard used to be the most athletic position when you think about it with the Jordans, the Clyde Drexlers, other guys, but it's really changed. And really look at the size. Kevin Durant, you know, I was always amazed. I'm a power forward at 6'9". He's 2 inches taller than me, and he can play the point guard. So the game is evolving when you look at Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, Antetokounmpo, Jimmy Butler, those type of guys. When you want to talk about versatility, playing both ends of the floor and being able to score and get buckets, these guys come to mind.
Lakers trail by 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Screened by Ibaka. Here's Kuzma. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Schroeder kicks to Warren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing after all the hard work he's put in. Just a frustrating way to go down.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball kicks to Ibaka. Marjanovic, a screen on Aldridge. Back to Ibaka. There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's the screen. Passes to Ibaka. Drops in the tray. Ibaka's got 8.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
Schroeder outside. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Lakers trail by 4.
A meteoric ascent for Luke Walton. 2 years before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant. That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
Warriors leading by 4. Green, the screen. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Rozier. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rozier's got his second basket of the night. Talk about compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And in year 2, as interim head coach, leads the Warriors to the best start in league history.
It's all about timing and grace. 24-0 start. With Walton at the helm, they went 39-4. It catapulted him to the front of the line among head coaching candidates.
Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Aldridge with a screen for Marjanovic. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
We know about the playmaking ability of Draymond. But he's showing that he's just a prolific scorer.
Ball dishes to Ibaka. Marjanovic with a screen for Ibaka. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Ibaka, and here is Marjanovic. Here's Mitchell. And the miss. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right?
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Lakers trail by 9. Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Warren. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Rozier in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Ball with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Schroeder outside. There's the feed to Aldridge. Let's go. Green breaking loose. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now Ball. And the pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Ibaka. Now here's Marjanovic. And the shot is good. Marjanovic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Schroeder. Aldridge against Marjanovic. Aldridge, the pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 15 points for Draymond Green.
And there you have it. That's your power forward center. Draymond stretching the floor with legit three-point range.
Timeout called the Lakers. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds. And I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
6 on the shot clock. Aldridge loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Marjanovic kicks to Mitchell. Here's Kuzma. That one no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Now here's Warren. He's covered closely. Here's Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. So often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times. I just felt like my go-to move was just get a bucket. And so it depended on where I was on the floor. You know, I love the jump hook from the left block looking in. My 15-foot jumper, 17-foot jumper. I felt that if I came off a pick and roll and I caught the ball live, I could drive or I could shoot the jumper, that if you were a big fella, you were at my mercy. And so, those were really my spots on the floor to really try to do damage. So, it's just about the point guard, the team that you're playing with, where shooters are on the floor, in case you get double teamed, and just kind of knowing your game. And so I felt comfortable on many spots on the floor, and depending on what spot on the floor, time and possession, that's where I was going to go and just try to be successful.
I always felt you read well. You reacted well after your read.
Yeah, because, I grew up on teams where coaches, would want me to do the correct play, and just because you can shoot a jump hook, your favorite shot over two people, but if you have a wide open, great knockdown shooter in the corner, you're supposed to make that pass. And so that's what I mean about, what's your favorite move? It really depends on where I was, because a lot of times it was to get my shot first, and then if I knew the defense was coming, it was to identify where that next guy was going to be. So if I didn't score, I was going to get the ball to the guy that was. And it was an easy way to kind of control the pace and play from the game from that post position.
Good work there as it goes. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Here's Kuzma. On the rebound, goes to the Warriors.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Green, no luck. And here is Los Angeles now. On up the court. Here's Ball. Drains the wing trade.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Schroeder outside. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
I'm a boss, I'ma make my own family. You with my ex while I'm